What's up guys, this is Massey. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to deal with math and chemistry questions, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. This video I want to show you how to solve trigonometric equation. It's 18x sine squared theta plus 3 cosine theta minus 17 equals to 0, and we need to solve it for theta between 0 and 2 pi. So the first thing, I want to convert sine squared to cosine squared, so make it the same function. So we have 18, 1 minus cosine squared theta plus 3 cosine theta minus 17 equals to 0. And then I distribute it. 18 times 1 is 18. 18 times negative cosine squared theta, 3 cosine theta minus 17 equals to 0. Then I rearrange it. Negative 18 cosine squared theta plus 3 cosine theta. 18 minus 17 is plus 1 equals to 0. Now, using AC method, I have negative 18 times positive 1. When you multiply it is negative 18. When you add it is plus 3. So basically we have 6 and negative 3. When you multiply it, it's going to be negative 18. And when you add it, it's going to be positive 3. So I rearrange it. It's going to be negative 18 cosine squared theta. Here, instead of 3 cosine theta, I will write 6 cosine theta minus 3 cosine theta. And plus 1 is plus 1. So instead of a trinomial, I have 4 terms here. So instead of 3 cosine theta, I wrote 6 cosine theta minus 3 cosine theta. Now I need to use group factoring. I have negative 18 cosine squared theta plus 6 cosine theta minus 3 cosine theta plus 1 equals to 0. I need to factor 6 cosine theta. And here I have negative 3 cosine theta plus 1. And here I have negative 3 cosine theta plus 1 equals to 0. Now I factor negative 3 cosine theta plus 1. Here I have 6 cosine theta plus 1 equals to 0. So I rearrange it. Negative 3 cosine theta plus 1 equals to 0. And here 6 cosine theta plus 1 equals to 0. So here the answer will be cosine theta equals to 1 over 3. And here the answer is going to be cosine theta equals to negative 1 over 6. So we need to have 2 answers for the first case and 2 answers for the second case. So we use cast rule. Cosine is positive for the first case, so it must be in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. I need to have, that's the case 1, I need to have theta equals to cosine inverse 1 over 3. That make it 70.5 degrees, or 360 minus 70.5, which will be 289.5 degrees. If I convert it to radian, that will make it 1.23 radian, and here that will be 5.05 radian. That's for the first case. For the second case, cosine theta equals to negative 1 over 6, which will be in quadrant 2 and quadrant 3. So case 2, theta will be cosine negative 1 over 6 just put in the calculator. That makes it 99.6 degrees for the second quadrant. For the third quadrant, that will be 260.4 degrees. If I want to convert them to radian, just multiply it by pi and divide it by 180. 260.4 times 3.14 divided by 180, that will be 4.54 radian. So these are the two answers for the second case and two answers for the first case. How did I find out this, the second answer here? We know cosine inverse of negative 1 over 6 is 99.6, which will be here. I need to find out this distance, this angle, which is going to be 80.4. And then how can I find the fourth one? It's going to be 180 plus 80.4, which will be 260.4. That's why I found 260.4. So these are the two answers for the second case, and these two answers for the first case. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment if you have any question, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you need extra help, I will leave some related playlists in the description. If you found this video useful, please like this video and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching and have a great day.